Good morning, Internet. This is Alex the Sudokus, and it is Boxing Day, 26th of December 2020, and we are going to do some more New York Times Sudokus. So, let's jump right in. Nothing to say today, really, besides it being a bit rainy. I've been playing around, actually, something to say is I've been playing around with my Discord bot. I'm using discord.js to make a little bot to kind of do countdowns to when my next stream goes live, and yeah, there's not enough the documentations wasn't that amazing, and it was hard to find resources, but finally got there in the end, because I think the bot broke at one point, and something that's meant to be really simple somehow ended up being ridiculously difficult, but I got there in the end. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's do some. Hold on a sec. Let's do some easy Sudokus. Let's see, how do I get there? There we are. It's so difficult without a little Stream Deck app. Okay, as before, I'm going to be using my keyboard rather than mouse because I don't have one right now, and OBS on the Mac doesn't actually capture the mouse cursor anyway, as I found out the hard way the other day. So we'll just have to do it with the keyboard. So hopefully I'm still going to make sense later on when I tackle the harder puzzles. Okay, so the 3's got to go down here, but I don't know where. So can't finish the 3's yet. What about the 4's? 4's, also not friendly actually. Maybe I can do something about the 5's. Also questionable. Whoa. I do have a 5 there and there, which means this is a 5 and this is a 5. So at least I can do the 5. I just need to find the right number to start it. So 6 is here. Oh no. What have I done? Oh, I've broken a puzzle already. So that's a good start to the day. Hang on a sec. Why did I think that was a 6? I have no idea. I think I might have hit the wrong thing. So this is a 6. And can I say more about the 6's? That's a 6. So I know one of the 6's has to go here. 7's. 7's are locked in the bottom 2 rows on the left and middle cage. So this is a 7, this is a 7. Thing is, time to move on to the 8 already. So got an 8 there, 8 here, and 8 there. And another 8. So the 8's are done, leaving me with a 9. Point a pair of 9, so this is a 9 as well, this is a 9. Oh, hang on, there's something in chat. Morning, Jews. I have no idea what that comment was about the wall. So, what did I say? I don't remember. I don't keep track of what I say. If there's some sort of an app to do speech to text, so I can see what I said, that may be quite helpful. One day we'll get there. Meanwhile, maybe I should hire one of those people in courtrooms. What are they called? They're not stencils, but there's a job where people kind of like, they don't use keyboards, they use these special instruments to type up what's been said in a courthouse, and apparently it's better than typing on a keyboard. So maybe I should hire one of those people when I hit my 1 million sub. Yes, stenographers. Good morning. The wow was for how quickly you broke the puzzle. Well, you know how I roll. Just get in there, break the things, and then move on, basically. My Christmas is alright, thanks. Pretty laid back. Which is it's the first Christmas our grandma wasn't around for, so it was a bit emotional at bits, but yeah, just kind of did our presents in the mornings and and then had pancakes for brunch, and then Christmas dinner. We had Home Alone 2 playing in the living room whilst we were having dinner, and yeah, and I spent a lot of it trying to sort out my bot. I've got bots that can do countdown now, but it I got it set up on a server the night before, I think, or was it in the morning? I can't remember now. I got something set up yesterday or the day before. But yeah, it stopped basically. I got it working and then ran it, and then it stopped during the middle of the day. So I had to go back and fix it last night, and that took almost longer than actually getting it working in the first place. But yeah, I've got it working now, it seems. So if it breaks, I've got a little command that I can use to restart it. Yeah, so it's my wife's grandma basically, but yeah, it was we kind of expected it to be her last Christmas with her last year. We knew it's been coming for quite a few years, and so it's nice that last year we got to spend it together, and yeah, this year ended up a bit different, and obviously with lockdown we didn't have people visiting, so my countdown bar doesn't play well with my channel that retweets you. That's weird, because your Discord channel that does the rebroadcasting should only be triggered when I publish stuff, so it shouldn't be doing that, I don't think. But I'll need to look into that. I need to look into that. Maybe it's the announcement that's breaking it as well. So, oops, what have I done? Go back to Sudokus. Done easy. So let's move on to medium puzzles now. So let's see. Timestamp. How was your Christmas? Did you go to see? I know you're with your girlfriend's family, aren't you? So I don't know if you did like any FaceTime or something like that. Hi, Elaine. Good, thank you. How are you? How was your Christmas? I was just asking Juice the same question after sharing mine, which was pretty laid back and chilled out. What have you been up to? Spent a day with my girlfriend's family and Skype my parents for a bit. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we did a little FaceTime call as well yesterday morning. Because my nephew-in-law had quite a visit from Santa by the look of it. So there were no more Christmas Sudokus. Oh, I don't. How many Christmas Sudokus? Oh, I don't know. I guess it's like how long is a piece of string. I've not really seen any more Sudoku. The only Christmas Sudoku I saw was the Ho 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 one, but admittedly, I've actually not been on YouTube much the last few days since I've been at my in-laws, so that's been interesting. I have much to catch up on when I get home, eventually. I'm sad I didn't figure out a way to give Bunny Sudoku a Christmas hat. That sounds fantastic. Even though I will never commit to playing Bunny Sudoku, I'm afraid. Just looks too disorientating. I get car sick easily, so that game just looks like a car crash for me. Bunny Santa. Oh my god, I've done an easier Bunny Sudoku special. Yeah, you should. You should long as it's not gonna mean you ignore your family for Christmas. Do you guys remember that stupid Apple advert many years ago where I think it's an Apple one, pretty sure it's an Apple one because they were trying to sell the products. Um, but basically, it was like a family gathering, and it was Christmas, and this teenager basically spent all his time on his phone, and the whole family were just like, oh, for God's sake, it's like, why are you just like sitting there on your phone? You're just so you know uninvolved. And then later on, at the end, suddenly he came out to show people what he's been working on. He's been working on a video. He's been like filming people in the family and making a kind of like making a family video. But it's like, well, this is kind of the problem with some people these days, where rather than actually spending quality time together, because I think the family would much rather you actually spend time with them than you making the video and not spending time together. So it didn't the end just didn't justify the means, I guess, if that's the right saying. Yeah, it was a stupid effort. Bunny Sudoku, no other plans allowed. Okay, okay. At least we know where the priorities are. So I just realised I've not really been talking through the Sudoku itself, but I don't know. I'm just kind of a bit tired, and you already saw that I started my Sudoku a bit later today because, yeah, I am currently dead tired. So, Apple, ignore your friends and family were all that matters now. Yeah, basically. Oh, hey, Kelly Fries, how are you? I missed, like, I do struggle a little bit to see, can I give, like, people custom colors? Because sometimes I miss Kelly's messages because now that everyone are making custom colors, it means Curly and Elaine's messages are the same colours, and I missed it. Yeah, how was your Christmas, Curly? I'm really bad at asking people how they are. I know that. I'm trying to work on it. Because I don't know, I live in this weird world where I just feel like people who want to share will just share, and so I don't want to be asking too many questions. I worry too much. But then it's kind of like become a bit ingrained, so yeah, people can definitely choose the color. I'm just saying, as a result, I sometimes miss Kelly's messages because I'm just like seeing green and I just assume that it's you as well. So um, let's see. I've got a 9 at the bottom. Oh no, I already got a 9, so it's actually 2 and 4 I'm looking for. Okay. What else can I do? What else can I do? Ones, twos. Sorry, internet was too bad. Well, I don't know about better color. Nobody needs to choose any different colors. Um, I just need to get better at reading the names of everyone because there are only so many colors on rotation anyway. So if I were to become professional streamer with a million viewers concurrently, then I need to learn to read better. Sorry, internet was too bad. I had to switch the phone. Also, sharing a room with my sister, so no audio, but I'm here to chat. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I am a bit paranoid about my audio setup at the moment. I'm using my headphones to stream, and but I don't want to talk too loudly before people get up. So yeah, so I'm kind of like, I think my voice is probably quite different now, but I have no idea really. Well, Juice, you need to roll for initiative before you say hi, so do a dice roll and then I'll tell you what you ended up doing. That was a D&D pun there, I guess. I don't know if it's a good one. What am I looking for? I'm not even looking at the numbers anymore. That's not useful. Okay, so let's have a look at the puzzle properly. Got 5, 5, 5, 5, 6. Oh, 6 is not done, so 7s. What about the 8s? Got a pair of 8 over there. You rolled a 13. I mean, it would help if I know this how many side the die has. But I assume it's a 20-side die, so it's a moderate roll, isn't it? So you successfully say hi, but and you wave at the same time, but then there's someone else who's like behind curly fries who thought you were waving and saying hi at them, so they greet you. It was good. I ate Arabic food and watched the new. Oh, you watched. Is it Soul? Pixar always make really. Besides Cars, Pixar actually Cars, and didn't they make dinosaurs as well, or something about dinosaurs, and that was really subpar. I expected jazz music. Yeah, because I think Souls came up on a crossword the other day as kind of one of the new Pixar films released in 2020. So that's how I knew about it because I, since I don't watch TV at home, it means I'm not exposed to any adverts in general. And now that we've been staying indoors, we don't even see adverts outside on buses and other things, billboards to advertise what's coming out. So we have no idea what film's been released. That's very cool. Yeah, I remember like not reading, but kind of hearing about how they go about producing their films, and it's like when they did Finding Nemo. I think didn't they all go on diving courses to learn to scuba dive, so that they could actually the animators could actually observe fish in the sea, in the ocean, basically, to properly understand also like the water effects and other things. And obviously, they've got a budget to write, create their own software to kind of do the stuff they want to do as well. So, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's one of those companies that kind of like, because they were saved by Apple and Disney, weren't they? Apple made an investment at the start, and then they went to Disney, and which was kind of like both a positive and negative thing because getting bought by Disney basically meant they had budget for the first film, but then Disney's kind of Disney, and they wanted a quick turnaround for a sequel, and Toy Story 2 was going to be absolutely terrible in the original script, and so John Lasseter just had to like decided to rip the whole thing apart and just start over to get a better Toy Story than the first one. Um, but of course, that doesn't mean we should idolize John Lasseter, given the allegations against him of sexual misconduct, which I'm pretty sure he admitted to and apologized for. But yeah, so many people in position of power, do seem to exploit them. Why can't people just be good? Um, oh, I thought there were some more messages in chat, but I was mistaken. Okay, so I think we've opened up the puzzle a little bit more now. So we've got 1, 2, and 3 on the top row. Can't deduce them yet. 2 and 8 here. 3, 8, and 9. Can't resolve that. These are 1, 3, and 1, 3, and 2. So 2 goes there, 3 and 1. Therefore, this is a 1 because the 1 is locked down here. Oh, cool. You have audio now. Let that be sound. Oh, that just made me realize you probably didn't hear anything that I said, but yeah, I was just talking about how Pixar historically went about their productions, and that's why they generally are good. I really hate it when people compare Pixar to what's the other studio, DreamWorks. I think DreamWorks got better, but I remember there was a meme. But the difference between Pixar and then DreamWorks, DreamWorks basically, I mean, we've obviously left the golden era of Pixar because like the first 6 or 7 films were all just like completely unique, original, and just fun basically, and looked amazing for their time. But at the time, like DreamWorks obviously was trying to milk the same, trying to get in on the action, get a share of the pie. And the meme was basically like Pixar showing the completely different style and contrasting the how every single film was unique on one side, and then on the other side, DreamWorks, where the character will make this face, and it's that kind of like cheeky sideways smirk face that every single one of their protagonists did, basically. Granted, DreamWorks has done some decent films since, when it wasn't just like a cynical cash grab, but Pixar historically have been very good. I still feel annoyed that they got bought out by Disney quite early on, and also that people just mix up Pixar and Disney together because I very much felt they were two separate entities. Anyway, let's have a look at today's New York Times hard Sudoku and do some pencil markings. So ones, twos, 2, 2, 2, can I do 3? It's got 1 down here, so I guess we're kind of in speed solving mode in that case. So just down to how easily I'll be distracted by you guys in a moment. HTTYD comes to mind for good DreamWorks. Oh, How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, that's one of the classic ones that people thought people enjoy. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon was good. Shrek, the first one was just a joke. Like, I was really offended by the first Shrek because of, I mean, I don't mind the kind of satirical take on, they were going in a different direction. They were trying to go for kind of non-cute thing, and they were deliberately kind of making a statement about it. But at the same time, the writing, oh my God, that whoever wrote that script, just it's like two different story with completely different kind of what's the word, conflicts, and it's basically two different stories just jammed into one thing. Someone did a really simple analysis of Shrek, talking about the concept of I did not know that. I thought it's former Disney employees, not former Pixar. Because I knew one of the characters was mocking a particular Disney CEO or something like that, or Disney personality. Um, but I know that what was I going to say? Yeah, someone did a diagram. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with storytelling, but there's a concept of rising action, basically a 3-act story structure, and you have rising action and falling action, and the idea is that the story should start kind of like almost at the bottom, and then you gradually rise to lead to intrigue. Get some kind of like something happens that launches the protagonist into their journey, basically after they reject the call for action, and then and that's what Shrek did at the start of the film. And it's meant to be kind of like, you know, so Act 2 is meant to be the longest, where they kind of they fail
their mission before discovering something about themselves that allows them to move on to Act 3 to kind of like overcome their flaw. But it's all like rising action, falling action, rising action, falling action. But overall, it's meant to be rising. And but basically, you guys have all seen Pulp Fiction, haven't you? Pulp Fiction was another example of kind of rising action and falling action because the fact that the film was told in a non-linear fashion, but to be honest, like only two scenes were out of chronological sequence. If you think about it, it's only the opening and kind of the last the um, the whole last act of Jules and Vincent's little side adventure. Those are the only two scenes to actually have sequence. Um, but kind of the reason it works is because it keeps to the rising action and the free act structure, where Shrek doesn't. It was basically two completely separate stories and a falling action at the end. It's almost like halfway in Shrek, basically, once he rescues Fiona, and it's basically a completely separate story arc that's being jammed. And it just kind of like, it's not good writing, basically. Um, and I'm kind of like, I feel like the reason it's so successful is, I mean, I wasn't really even that impressed by the jokes. The jokes a lot of the time kind of felt more in line with How to Train, no, more in line with Big Bang Theory in that a lot of the jokes are just references to stuff, pop culture references, rather than actually being funny. Basically, just like, oh yeah, here's a pop culture reference. We made it different, therefore it's funny, and it was a bit lazy. Whereas I would admit, like the second one actually had heart. The second track actually worked a lot better. It was actually a decent story, basically. So I would give credit where it's due. I did enjoy the second one, but the first one was just I could never get into it, and I never had to. So anyway, um, oh, there's my bot doing what it's supposed to be doing. Thank you, MooBot. Good bot. Good bot. Want to be famous? Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on. Like, when have those ever worked? I really want to know. I suppose someone must be buying them, so otherwise. But I guess the cost of spamming these messages isn't that high. So anyway, let's go back to the puzzle. Let's actually focus a little bit. I have no idea what I was doing really. So let's see. Let's go back to the ones. I think I was looking at the ones. Ones, twos. 222. You know, some of those YouTubers who have like millions of viewers, like sometimes their job is to literally look into these kind of scammy things. It's like, okay, I will buy followers and see what happens, and they would just like make a new account and then buy followers and see what happens, and that's a video for them. And just like, damn you. I mean, it is kind of interesting, but at the same time, just like getting paid to do that is just a bit silly, ridiculous, really. Incidentally, do you guys follow Donkey on YouTube? Because whilst I was amused by his mention of changing his entire schedule to meet the new the way the way YouTubers work nowadays, I didn't actually follow it properly. As I mentioned, I've not been watching as much YouTube lately, so. But I heard there's some drama going on with someone called Dream, who's a streamer as well. So, ooh, there we go. We've got a pair of pointed ones. So what's going on here then? Before not pointed ones, pointed nines. Hold on. Why are they pointed nines? They're not pointed nines. What am I talking about? Oh, they are pointed nines because I've got 5 and 6 as a matching pair. So I saw a video where a guy did that for the hot singles in your areas. Very curious. Yeah, Donkey is not someone that I expect to enjoy watching because I feel like I'm too old to. Because he's a bit more modern, I suppose. He's more in it with the kids about what the kids are into, and just generally knowing what's happening in the gaming world. Because I think I follow a bit of the gaming world, but mostly through Jim Sterling. Um, yeah, and I think I was browsing Reddit yesterday and came across Donkey did a video basically mocking the whole situation as well, even though Donkey himself kind of might have been responsible for creating a lot of attention to Dream's alleged cheating, which let's face it, I think it's pretty safe to call it that, call it what it is, which is he has been using mods to cheat, and yeah, but I feel a bit kind of like dirty talking about that because, from my understanding, Dream kind of like his target audience are very young, and I'm never comfortable talking about people whose target audience are young kids because it's just like I don't like it. It's too manipulative. He then hires scientists to try to prove his innocence, which was quickly disproved. I mean, like 2 weeks ago, I didn't even know that Dream is. 2 weeks ago, Dream. If you mentioned Dream to me, I would just think, oh, it's that game on the PlayStation 4 that allows you to make other games as well. And it's just like a really cool proof of concept that they had since like the console launched and finally made it in the last couple of years. Not some Minecraft streamer, so that's why I am with the times. Anyway, I think I'm stuck now on the puzzle. I can't see what else to do, so I think I'm going to fill in these numbers. So these are sevens and threes. No, hold on. Oh, I've got a 3 right here because it's 3 and a 5 6 pair. Therefore, I have a 9 and a 4. So that's what I meant to say, 4 and something. So these are now a pair of sevens and threes, I guess, which means these are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, and I've got 4 blocked out from this cell, therefore I've got a 4 on this column. Not useful. Yeah, I still haven't played. Well, I say play. I still haven't got Dreams on Dream on the PlayStation on the PS4 because yeah, I've just not really been buying games. Admittedly, I'm very selective about buying games, my game purchases. Right, can I actually do much with the information I was given just now? Do these actually do anything for us? Never played it. It's kind of like, it's basically like a sandbox, but not in the sandbox, not in the Gran Turismo, no, not Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto kind of sandbox. It's a sandbox in terms of, it's literally a sandbox that you can make things in, essentially. And people have been using it to make all sorts of games, like recreating games in a really faithful manner. And it's just amazing what people can do with a bit of creativity and ingenuity. I think if I was young and these things exist, then that would probably have been what I was doing with programming and stuff like that. Before I became cynical about the game industry, the game development industry, I would have been really into that. But yeah, not anymore. Nowadays, I'm just too busy and tired all the time. Okay, so I think I was looking at the twos before I discovered all those things. Or was it the fours? Threes, got threes locked in those cells. Oh, I've got a pair of threes there, so missed that. So with the threes locked in that column and a three blocked from this cell in these two cages, the threes are locked in columns 1 and 3. Therefore, I've got to have a 3 in column 2, and it must be in this cage. So there they are. Also, this 3 already tells me where the 3 and 7 goes. Haven't either, but the videos people put out show some incredible innovation in shit posting. Yes. Shit posting is pretty much what the internet was made for, some would say. So I can do some deductions on the threes now. So yeah, got a few threes done, which also unlocked some ones and sixes. So anything else these ones do? Nope, all the ones are now done. So that opened up a 7 over here as well, which means the 7 and 5 are unlocked. And we are probably on our way to the bank now because got a pair of 5s there, because of the pair of 5s here, which forms an X-wing of 5s in column 4 and 6. Got a pointed pair of 5s there as well, so that's another X-wing. Anything else interesting going on? 6, 7. What about these two? These two are 5s and 8s, so I can place them, and that unlocks the 8 and 7 over there, which means I've got a pair of 7s here. And I still can't open up the 7s over there, but I do have a pair of 7s here. I'm forming a 7-8 pair. Therefore, these are 4s and 9s. And I've got 9 up here. Therefore, I can place the 4 and the 9. So this gives me a triple. And I think it's safe to say there's a 6 in here, which means that, which means this can't be a 6. 6 has to go over there. And that tells me I've got a pair of 6s over here as well. Not much more, but what's going on here then? These are 4s and 4s and 2s, 2s and 4s. So opens up a 4 down here and a 3, which means this is a, what is it? It's an 8. So that opens up the 8 over there, which opens up the 7 and 8, and all the 8s are now done. So still continuing the 2 and 4. What about here? I've got 2s and 3s. Also can't be resolved. So maybe I should look at this cage. What are these? These are 9s and 2s. Well, 2 has to go there, therefore that's a 9. And that tells me that I've got a pair of 9s there, a pair of 9s there. Probably didn't need to pencil mark them in, but what the hell. These are 2s and 3s, which means 3 has to go there, 6 has to go there. This can't be a 3 anymore. And I think that's sort of 3s. Brilliant. These are 5s and 2s. Also not resolved right now. Bit annoying. Just a wee bit, but I've got a 5 unlocked down here. 5, 6, so this 5, 6 pair, 5, 6 pair has been resolved because of the 6, which unlocks the 5 as well. So now I'm left with a 2 in here and a 2 there, which unlocks the 7 and 9, which means the 9 is here, the 7 is over here, and this must be a 4, which unlocks the 4 over there, and a 6 there, and that unlocks the 6 over there, 4 over here, 2 over there, and I've got 2 and 4 resolved. And that's today's New York Times Sudokus. Let us get into some mini crosswords, but I will need to change the scene. Mini crosswords. In fact, I think I need to rearrange my panels a little bit on OBS to allow me to more easily access the correct scenes. So, are we ready for some mini crosswords? Strong fragrance. Chopped up as in garlic. Is that crush? No. Because you crush the garlic, don't you? Let's try crush. Start of the work week. That'll be a Monday. Everybody hates Mondays. Just another manic Monday. 2014 bestseller subtitle Brief History of Mankind. Oh, that's going to be some science thing, is it? Inside the actor's studio. France's third largest city after Paris. I don't know my cities, so this is why I will not be playing What is that thing? GeoGuessr. I won't be doing that. Baking amounts. I guess cups, maybe? We'll go back to it. Yellow creatures in blue overalls in film. That's Minions, isn't it? So at least we know that's not crushed garlics anymore. So, Minions. My wife really hates the Minions. I have grown to hate it, to be fair, because, yeah, all the memes with the Minions. Yeah, not good. Counterpart of overs in betting. I don't know. Unders. It fits, so I'm going to put unders in. Reads quickly. Skims. Scan. Oh, so the strong fragrance must be musk. So, lock openers, that's keys. Shaggy hairstyle popularized by the Beatles. Is it mop top or something like that? Department store where Chris Kringle works in Miracle on 34th Street. Oh, there's our Christmas theme. I have no idea here. Ice melter. I don't know. What the hell could this be then? There's a lot of S's in this one. Oh dear. Oh dear. I may need help with this one, so let's think. We don't know if unders is correct, to be fair. But mints, yep. Sounds fine. So, is it going to be one of those... oh, hang on. Maybe it's not mop. Maybe it's mop top. Still doesn't help me. Maybe it's sapiens, as in Homo sapiens. Ice melter. Ice melter. Hang on, we don't know that this is cups. So, okay, so let's see. Is this Macy's? So this is teaspoons. And salt is kind of arguably an ice melter. So all it does is, I think it raises the, it lowers the melting point of water, basically. So is that how it works? Yeah, lowers the melting point of water. So I guess that's what it was. Okay, so now that we've got today's mini crossword, let's have a look at Friday, November the 22nd, 2019. Stopping by woods on snowy evening poet. What? What even is? Wood crafting tool. Wedding seater. Member of a cattle herd. Styles of music. Is that genre? 5 cards in the same suit. That's a flush. I wonder if this ends with an S because it's styles of music. So, dreadlocks wearer informally. And on the other hand, dangerously steep. Fabric used for bath towels. Fabric used for bath towels. I guess wool?
I don't know. I'm not going to get that one. So, flush. Woodcrafting tool starts with an L, but I have no idea if the other letters are correct. Wedding seater. Usher? So, we may be onto something here with the woodcrafting tool. But I don't know my woodcrafting, so I did think this may be sheep for member of a cattle herd, but I didn't have enough information to guarantee it. Styles of music. I'm concerned about the oof. The oof. Dreadlocks wearer informally. Dangerously steep. Fabric used. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Styles of music. There's no way this is wrong. 5 cards of the same suit. Yeah, that's a flush. So, styles of music starting with H. What could that be? And dreadlocks wearer informally. Wow, I am stuck. Fabric used for bath towels. What is used in bath towels? I'm not going to get a poet. So I think it's time to get some hints. So do you guys want to... Oh, it's not sheep. That would cause problem, wouldn't it? So, let's see. Fabric used in bath towels with an R in the middle. And this is not sheep. Member of a cattle herd. Dangerously steep. Could it be slick? It can't be. I can't see how this would work. One across, like eyes. Frost, I guess? So, fabric. Starting for T. I don't know any fabric, so this is not helping. Dreadlocks where? Oh, is this raster? Is that how you spell it? I don't know. Member of a cattle herd. Is this steed? I just want to put turd in here for a second, so I don't think any of these are right. Oh, steed is wrong. Oh, male cow. I don't know what male cow is. Oh yeah, I got raster. Male cow. A, B, C, D. Is it? No, I tried D, didn't I? D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I have no idea what this is. If I have to guess one, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. If I have to guess, I don't know actually. I had something that I was going to guess, but 6 across is similar to a word that means to rub such as with soap, so leather.
Oh, so steer. Oh yeah, I did think. Yeah, when I was scanning, I did think R was one of the possibilities. Still don't know what this is. And styles of music. Harp? Hymn? No, this is not. Can't be harp. Um, dangerously. Maybe this is a sheer drop. So maybe this is an A? I don't know. Not an A. So let's go for. Right, okay, let's go through this together. Harry is styles of music. How does that even make sense? And terry is a fabric for bath towels. Sheer, I can kind of get it as a sheer drop. I had no idea steer is a male cow. This one I don't know woodworking, so I can kind of let it get away with it. But oh, Harry Styles. That's the One Direction thing again, isn't it? One Direction, I swear to God, haunts me, and it will haunt me for the rest of my days. Ever since the first time I came across them in an email saying that we've got One Direction tickets at work, and I was like, One Direction tickets to where? I don't understand. What's this One Direction ticket? Are we sending our patients' parents away in a One Direction ticket to Scotland to give them a good time? What even is? Uh, that is what you're here for. You're here for the Harry Styles. So, um, okay, final round. Let's have a look at the spelling bee and see if we can figure out what today's pangram is. Um, hmm. This feels quite tricky because you've got G and P, G, P, and H. So if I have to guess, I'm guessing G, H, and T are together somehow. So P, O, A, no, that doesn't work. And I've got an R in there as well. So unless it's T, H, O, T, H. Wow. PH? Could start with PH. Path. For. Can't be pathology. Have no Y. And I still got R and G. Photographer? Photograph. Yes! I've got the pangram! And is it just a single pangram today? Two pangrams? Oh my god. Can you give me a clue of the other? It was. I struggled enough to get one. I don't know if I can get a second one. Grapple. No. I never would have thought they would have like multiple pangrams. That's just crazy. I want to put in talk harp because I like that. Starts with a T. Starts with a T. I'm not convinced I'm going to get there because I don't know where to fit the G. Can you give me like a clue in terms of what it means? Like a crossword clue? Because I'm certainly not getting anywhere with this. Yeah, if you tell me how many letters and what the word means, it's related to geography, topography, topograph. Because I was thinking about or something like that, but oh, cut. Oh, and cut off. But I don't know what the word is necessarily. I feel like it's something like that, but I'm not quite. No, not that one. But I think I'm struggling to spell it. So, topography. Topograph. Definition of topograph. Well, we can't have a Y, so it has to be topograph at best. But I don't know if I can actually. Yeah, I think I tried that. Not in a word list. Because I did like think that maybe one of the words, but yeah, topograph is a word according to Free Dictionary. So yeah, I think I was watching someone else's stream and they said yeah, some of the words that should be here aren't. So yeah, we need to stop having high vocabulary count in the games that we play. This game is just not big brain, so is it? Oh, we've already done photograph, so I guess we're just putting graph. What else can we put in? Poop. I'm missing a center letter. That's a shame. What rude word can we try and put in? Groot. Wow, that's just a load of rubbish. I guess we're not going to find any rude words. No, we're sticking to rude words because we can't actually play this game for reals without subscribing, basically. So we need to think of the rudest or most unusual word that we know isn't likely to be in here. Oh, what? That is a load of rubbish. That is a load of rubbish. I think for games like that, they should use an API to talk to online dictionaries rather than having their own internal dictionary because it's just not fair. It's just not fair. And then, give the players the opportunity to vote to decide whether something is valid or not. No, rude. So I want a rude. Yeah, tart is kind of rude. Shut it, you tart. Rude, not rude. I suppose it doesn't have to be rude. It just has to be something that's silly and unusual. Like because we're limited to how many we can do. I think once you hit certain points, you just say, "Wow, you have to subscribe and pay us money for you to try all the other words." Um, so we just want to like do as many. Horror is a good one actually. I would never have put in horror. So that was a good one. Um, what other unusual? What's that author name? Agatha Christie. But I guess it doesn't have an R. Agatha Christie. Yeah, it doesn't have an R. So, um, yeah, I'm just gonna put in horror, and it's probably gonna end now. No, it still hasn't ended. So, what else can we put in that is long or rude or funny? I thought toot was pretty funny. No, I can't think of any other funny words, so I think I'll just finish up. Oh, photo, of course, doesn't work. It's missing the R. So, yeah, I just put in random words in that case. So, it has to be 4 letters or more, and it has to include the R. So, how do you spell Pharaoh? Pharaoh. Pharaoh is how you spell it. Oh, that is a weird spelling, isn't it? Pharaoh. Is it like that? Yep, that's the word. I'm getting a lot in. It's letting me put a lot more words in than usual. Maybe today it's just kind of quite a friendly puzzle. So um, part. Oh, already found. Heart already found. Gaff Morangi. No. Yeah, just put in all the words now. Maybe it's because it's Christmas. It's letting us put more in. So that's good. Or maybe there are just so many that it's it would take a lot before we hit the limit. So come on then. Send me your words. What else can we put in? We need 4 letters or more, unfortunately. Um, somehow doubt that's going to be allowed. That's annoying. Oh, port. That's a good one. Is that a word? No. Goat. Oh, missing the R. This is surprisingly difficult. I think I did try root before. Didn't I put in harp already? I thought I did. Oh, I didn't. I thought of harp, but I didn't put it in. And there we go, we've hit the limit. So we can't put any more words in, even though there are plenty more words to go in. So that's all we can do today. So sorry it's a bit of a low energy stream. Donald Trump will not approve. I'm hungry as well, so I'm going to have some snacks. Hope you guys have a nice Boxing Day. And yeah, probably gonna. I tried playing Hades last night with the PS4 controller, and it's hard, but I'm starting to get used to it now. But I don't think I'll be streaming Hades on this laptop because I think it will struggle. It struggles with Sudoku enough as it is. So, but actually, it's not too hot so far. So maybe because of the frame rate. So you guys have a lovely time. Oh, raid. Always forget about raiding. So can we raid anyone today? Anyone we can raid. I know you guys can see me, but I don't care. Grim Dawn, we don't care about that. Call of Duty, we don't care. Dark Twinge Stone Story RPG, that's nice. Categories, anything good? Got 3 people viewing puzzles, probably me. Yep. What about if I just hit puzzle? Ooh, what about some Portal 2? Because that's fun. Should we watch someone play some Portals? Who has low viewer count? Cheating on my science tests. It looks like they're just playing. Oh, first time Portal. That's always nice. And they only have 1 viewer, so why don't we raid them? Come on, let me type things in. I've no idea if they're any good, but we're just going to raid them. And I'm going to get some chocolate biscuits. See you guys later.